Here's a quick look at an AR prototype app that I've been developing called FaceDrop. Now, FaceDrop explores the idea of a selfie, but instead of capturing an image with yourself in it, you are instead placing yourself into the real world using augmented reality. So you can see I'm in this lovely parking garage here, perfect selfie territory. And now when I go and I tap the camera button here, hear that little snap, and instead of just taking an image, it has actually gone and placed my face in the scene where my actual face was in the real world. So I can go and tap, you see it's kind of floating in space there. I can go and capture a few more images like this, kind of going around. And every time I tap the shutter button, it is going and placing my face in the scene. So that's the basic idea. I can tap and hold the shutter button to create a big trail of my face. So you can see I've created a big trail of my face moving through space there, just like that. And there's also a few alternative capture modes that I find a little bit more fun to interact with. So the first one is drop mode. And in drop mode, when you actually place the face in the scene, it's going to fall to the ground after a short delay. So I'm gonna go and tap and hold the shutter button again. And you can see I've created this trail of faces, and then those faces are now falling to the ground, and it's using the LiDAR data to make sure that the faces are realistically interacting with the real world. So I've left this big breadcrumb trail of faces on the ground here. So a kind of a fun way to take selfies. And I imagine tourist destinations would be quickly overrun with dropped faces if this ever became real. Now, the final one, and the one I find the most fun, is toss mode. So in toss mode, instead of just capturing an image, you are instead launching your beautiful face at the scenery. So here I have a wall, and I'm gonna go in toss mode, tap the shutter button, and you can see my face is flying out here and being launched at the wall. And again, it's using that LiDAR data to actually go and bounce off the wall and go bounce onto the floor there. I can just launch my face out however I want. Really fun take on the idea of a selfie. And again, I can just tap and hold the button to launch a whole stream of myself out into the world and create a nice pile on the ground here. Even launch at existing faces. So FaceDrop is just a prototype for now. It's not yet available in the App Store, but if there's enough interest in the app, I might consider developing it into something that would be available. We need a little bit more work, but I'm kind of trying to gauge the interest. So if you're interested, definitely let me know, and I'll consider putting it in the App Store. Thanks.